Hello, everybody! I don't usually do these vlogs, but I wanted to do it today because I recently got a comment on the Trees Hate You video that has really made me think quite a bit. So this is going to be off the cuff. Sorry if I'm rambling, and I apologize. There is some fans running in the background. It is scorching hot in here, and I'm trying to keep some semblance of cool. Okay, with those two disclaimers out of the way. Very rambly, fans in the background. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there was a comment that I can't remember the exact comment. I'll put it up on the screen, and obviously I'll take out the name and the profile picture of the person putting it out. I don't want any unwanted attention going towards them, but essentially to the likes of saying, how is this person not getting views? Why have I only found this person's now? And I can be very honest with you about that, and I can tell you the reason why. And I'm going to try to be as honest as I possibly can, and it's probably a combination of a few things, but the most prominent and the thing that I want to make sure that you get right away before everybody leaves, don't go! It's that I don't post enough. I just, like, if you see Trees Hate You came out a few weeks ago, and before that it was months and months of radio silence, and partly that was because I was focusing on trying to get the DaVinci Resolve program working, because I switched off of the Premiere products and moved over to DaVinci, a lot cheaper for me. And so I was kind of still figuring things out. Everything that I used did not have an Adobe product attached to it, which is the first time in years that has actually been a thing. So I'm very happy with the product that I created without the need to spend $50 a month on a program that I rarely use. But that's the thing, I rarely used it, and I should have been using it a lot more, and I should have been making a lot more videos, and that's on me. So, I mean, how is YouTube supposed to be promoting my content when I'm not promoting my content? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think YouTube is better for channels my size and and smaller than it has ever been in its history. That's not to say that there isn't still work to do, but I feel like the viewability of on this platform for small channels like myself is much higher than it used to be, and it really does. The onus does come down to me and my content, and I don't necessarily have like the content that YouTube's favoring right now. YouTube really wants like very quick, very emotive, Mr. Beast style content on its platform to keep people engaged and forced onto the platform. I find, though, personally, I've really enjoyed YouTube less and less throughout the years, specifically because of the type of content that it pushes at me. There are many times now where there didn't used to be, where I would go onto my YouTube homepage and I would find videos that I just don't like. I don't enjoy them, and I'll just stay on that homepage looking for at least one video to look at, and I can't find any. So that's what it really comes down to. I want to make content that I enjoy making, and that gets a little bit punished, but not as much as it really should with the numbers that I'm getting. I should be punished more, to be quite frank, for how little I upload and put onto the platform, and that's my bad. And I wanna try to correct that, but it is a little difficult, right? When you see a video get posted and it doesn't have that many views, it's a little difficult to kind of keep yourself in that headspace of like, I need to put out more and more and more. So, I'm gonna pull from Mark again, but I'm gonna pull from a very early portion of Mark, where Mark was begging people to share videos and content and all that. if you have a friend, if you have a friend group or people that you know that would be interested in this content, if it just being plain, just being completely honest and open with you and frank, if you want this content to get more views, one of the things that you can do is share the content, show people, hey, this guy makes great content. Now, listen, I'm not going to try to big up my own ego. That sounded very egotistical from me, just to say that my own content was great. But you know, that's up to you. If you think that this content's worth sharing, if you think that this content deserves more views, you can be a part of that. You can be a part of that push towards it. And let's be clear. You know, everybody talks about the 1 out of 10 and the 10 out of 10. It does affect how you feel, you know, mentally and emotionally about making videos if you see that number and it's much larger or it's not as large. So yeah, just that's just something that I'm saying here. That's not to disregard the behavior that I've had when it comes to making content, and I need to be more proactive in making more content. I've been going through a lot in my life, and you know, I'm a little down in the dumps, but I'm not gonna bring in my personal life into the YouTube stuff. I'm just gonna keep that separate. But I need to be more. I need to be more focused, because this is something that I love to do and I'm just not doing it, right? Like I have to be, you know, if I want to be able to give support to the indie creators like I've been trying to do for years now, well over a decade now. You know, we're talking 2013 here. It's 2026 right now. So we're 13 years in, and we're not too far off. We're not too far off from 14. That's insane. But I just gotta keep chugging. I gotta keep chugging. I gotta keep making more content. So I'm gonna try to wrap up really quickly here. But I want to give you guys an understanding of what I'm going to try to do to help get your wish granted, to help get more eyes on the product. And I want to make this clear, because I feel like I've said this before in a video, but I just want to make sure it's on record. I'm going to try my absolute hardest to stay as far away from monetization as I possibly can for the foreseeable future, right? If you're worried that I'm going to suddenly start having sponsorships or a ton of ads within the video, that is not what I'm going for. I don't think my videos get ads currently, because I think that's how YouTube operates. You need to be a part of the partnership program to get ads. That's because of all the Al-Qaeda stuff and all that stuff that happened. There was a lot of beheading videos and stuff on YouTube, and they just they were trying to avoid scrutiny. But for as long as I can remain, you know, ad-free, I will continue to do my best to stay ad-free. There are caveats if I do find that there is a way that not only I could pay to keep myself afloat without the need of an exterior job, as well as to support indie creators and the community at large with that money that I gain. Which honestly really isn't that much money to begin with, but if I ever do see an opportunity where I could do something like that, I will pursue it. I'm not going to sit here and on my high horse and say that I won't ever be tempted by the money, but I will not be seeking ads or sponsorships at any point, so don't worry about that. I'm purely looking to feed my own ego when it comes to the viewership, and also to get more eyes onto the indie games that I play. And you could be a part of that. Once again, share this with your friends, share this with your family, share this with whoever you think really, you know, you want to see this type of content. And yeah, let's do great things together. Listen, we're a small community, right? We are a small community, you and I. but we get the attention of developers constantly. The people who create these games. Frankie Smile's show, we you know, showcased a bug for him. One of my childhood heroes, the person who made Swords and Sandals, Oliver Joyce, I think his name is. He saw our video on the Gorgon Shield, and that we helped him fix a bug in that game as well. So we do have an impact. We do. And we get to take a little break from the world, you know, along the way. And I feel like, especially nowadays, that could be a welcome thing. So please, just bear with me. Oh, yes, I completely forgot. You know, I was plugging all that stuff. What I wanted to do to get the channel on track, I wanted to start uploading more. But I'm just gonna start off with something that I think is manageable, that I think I could get done rather easily, and that is going to be one video a week, just one a week, and it'll be at the same time each week, and we'll make some shorts from it, and we'll do what we can to promote it. Outside of that, maybe I'll make some shorts that are just standalone, that aren't just clips from the game. Maybe we'll do like some fun stuff, and anything else that comes to mind. But I want to try to do one video a week, and I'll be recording some after I finish this recording in order to try to make that happen. But yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around with me for 13 years of craziness, and here's to doing more of that and doing it together. All right, see you guys later. Oh, bye-bye. You know how hard it is to make one of these vlogs and like stare at the camera? I don't know what it is. I just like to look away from the camera. All right. Bye.